Hi students, I'm back with a new grammar lesson that is question tags. It's a special construction in English that is statement followed by a mini question. What's a question tag? Question tag is a short question added at the end of the statement. It is commonly used in conversation to invite listeners' attention and confirmation. The tag pattern is auxiliary verb plus subject pronoun will be with or without not. This is because a negative sentence needs positive tag and a positive sentence needs a negative tag. For example, she is fine. This part of a sentence is positive, so it should take a negative tag. So when we form a tag, we have to use the auxiliary found in the main part. And if it is positive, add not and use the subject pronoun she. Next, Ram has come from Delhi. Again, this part is positive, so you have to use the negative tag. Here, let us use the same auxiliary verb found in main part has. Since it is positive, add not and use the pronoun. Here, the pronoun for Ram is he. So, hasn't he? And the third one is, he did not win the game. Did he? Here, the main part is a negative, so we have to use a positive tag. As we have seen already, we have to use the auxiliary verb found in the main part did and the pronoun he. Let us move on to the fourth one. She used to come late. Didn't she? Here the first part is positive and the tag should be in the negative. Here you don't find any auxiliary verb. Since it is in the past tense, you have to use the auxiliary did. Did plus use is used. And the last example is Sadhana loves dancing. And the tag is doesn't she. Here the loves is a verb here and it takes the auxiliary does. Does plus love is equal to loves. For simple present, you have to use do or does. Let me brief you again. Question tag is written at the end of the statement. It is usually separated by a comma from the statement. It always ends with an interrogation mark. Positive statement will take a negative tag and negative statement will take a positive tag. The pattern of question tag is auxiliary verb plus subject pronoun. So it's very important to have the knowledge of auxiliary verbs or helping verbs. There are 4 types of auxiliary verbs. They are be, have, modal and do verbs. Be verbs are am, is, or, was and were. Have verbs are have, has and had. Modal verbs are will, would, shall, should, can, could, may, might, must, ought to, need, dare. Do verbs are do, does, did. We use do and does for verb 1 and did for verb 2, that is past. Now we are going to learn about types of question tags. There are 2 types of question tags. Question tag with auxiliary verb and question tag without auxiliary verb. Question tag with auxiliary verb has got 2 subdivisions. That is positive question tag. And the second one is negative question tag. As we have learnt already, if the main sentence is negative, we use positive tag. If the main sentence is positive, we use negative tag. Let us move on to question tag without auxiliary verb. That is when the sentence is in simple present, we form the question tag with do and does. When the sentence is in simple past, we form the question tag with did. This slide talks about certain important points to be focused before we add question tag. The first one is the question tag always begins with an auxiliary or modal verb found in the main part of the sentence. Next, the sentence and the question tag must be in the same tense. For example, if the main part is in the present tense, the tag should also be in the present. If it is in the past, the tag should also be in the past, something like that. For negative tag, use short form. We should not use not not. It should be like isn't, don't, hasn't, doesn't. The subject of the question tag is a personal pronoun, that is auxiliary verb plus subject. That subject should not be a name, it should be a pronoun. The pronoun should agree with the subject in number, gender and person. But there are some exceptions we need to follow. For example, the question tag after I should be aren't I if it is a positive statement. For example, I am at home. I am at home is a positive, it is in positive sense. Here we need to use aren't I. Similarly, I am teaching you. Aren't I is a tag should be used. This slide contains contracted form of auxiliary verbs. For example, am not. Here you find space between am and not. And the contracted form may be ain't or amn't. Here there should not be any space between auxiliary verb and not, and the not should be in the contracted form. Is not, isn't, was not, wasn't. Kindly go through the other auxiliary verbs. There are some words which may be sensed more of negative than positive and are called semi-negative words. Statements with these type of words to be considered as negative, and we have to add positive tag. For example, he hardly works. Here, hardly should be taken as negative and add positive tag. Works is a verb here, so it will take the auxiliary does and the subject is he. So the tag is does he. They seldom speak. Seldom is a word to be taken as negative and speak is the verb. It is in simple present, so add do and the pronoun they. Do they. She rarely comes late. Here rarely should be taken as negative and comes is a verb which takes does and the tag is does she. Next, he told nothing. Nothing gives us negative sense. Told is in past, so did he. And the next one is let us. It's a type of imperative sentence. In the positive one, but it will also take the positive tag. Let us will take shall we. Let us go home. And the tag is shall we. Let us have some fresh breeze. And the tag should be shall we. Next one is positive imperative. Positive imperative will take either positive tag or negative tag depending on the situation. For example, read the book. Will you read the book? Get out of the class. Won't you? But the negative imperative will always take positive tag. Don't come late tomorrow. Will you? Don't cheat others. Here also we should have a positive tag. Will you? Similarly, everyone, everybody, nobody, somebody, anybody will always take plural verb in the tag. Everyone is perfect or not they. Here the subject is everyone, that includes all, so we have to take the pronoun they. Nobody is at home. Here also, nobody doesn't refer to a particular person, the people who live in that place. So it should be taken as plural, aren't they? This and that, we have to use singular auxiliary. This article is very good. Since it is positive, take a negative tag. Is not it? That is a beautiful house. Is not it? For this and that, you should take pronoun it. And the next one is these are. It should be taken as plural and the pronoun will be they. For example, these toys are yours. Here the auxiliary is are. Since it's a positive statement, add not. And the subject is they. There is will take is not here as a tag. There is a classroom. Is not here. There are will take as it is are not there. There are some books on the table are not there. And similarly, I am will take plural auxiliary aren't I. I am honest or not I. I am in negative will take positive tag am I. I am not happy about it am I. Special attention on this part will help you score good marks. Let's see some more examples. You are joking, aren't you? Positive statement with a negative tag. Anisha attended the party. Anisha will take she as a pronoun. Attended is a past verb, so did is an auxiliary. Since it is positive, negative. Didn't she? They were not busy. Negative statement with positive tag. Were they? He lives in that old house. Here lives is simple present verb, so it will take does as an auxiliary. Since it is positive, you have to add not. Negative tag, doesn't he? Subha eats mango. The pronoun of Subha is she. Since it is positive, it takes a negative tag, doesn't she? Nitu has come home, hasn't she? I am taller than you. I am in positive will take plural auxiliary, aren't I? Let us have some rest. Here let us will take shall we. She has little money. You should take it as a negative, a semi-negative. So it will take a positive tag, has she. This novel is not interesting. It's a negative statement, so positive tag, is it. Fill in the blanks with suitable tags. She's collecting stickers, isn't she? We often watch TV in the afternoon, don't we? You have cleaned your bike, haven't you? John and Max. Don't like Max, since John and Max plural, so it is negative statement. It will take the pronoun they, do they. Peter played handball yesterday. Played past, so didn't he? They are going home from school, aren't they? Mary did not do her homework last Monday. Negative statement, so positive tag. He could have bought a new car, couldn't he? Kevin will come tonight, won't he? I am clever. I am in positive will take plural auxiliary, aren't I? Next, fill in the blanks with suitable tags. Answers are highlighted in red color. Kindly go through them. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. Hope this is useful to you. Stay tuned for the next video. Thank you.